to my channel. If you're new here, then hello, I am Kaya, and today I am going to be talking about all of the events I would love to go to. They're all on my bucket list and I have thought about them for a long time and never been able to go to, especially now. So yeah, if you're interested, then please like, please comment, please subscribe down below. Check out all the links in the description and let's get on into it. So if you don't know, I work in the theatre industry, in the events industry for Derby Live, and have done for a few years now, and I have grown up with theatre and events all my life, so I am very much into events. And so basically my first one that I've got down is literally any musical. I have been to the West End a few times, but not like very much at all. So I would love to go and see Heathers, I'd love to go and see Six, I'd love to go and see School of Rock again, I'd love to see Bat Out of Hell, but obviously that's been like taken out of theatre, so that doesn't really count. But yeah, there's a lot of musicals that I would love to go and see, both on the West End or on tour or anything like that, because I literally love musicals and there are so many I would love to see. So the rest of these I have done kind of in order of the year, because a lot of these are like annual events. So I've just put them kind of in order as much as I could. So the next one I have on my list is Stonehenge Summer Solstice. Now this is a bit of a random one, but I have basically been like talking to different people about it and it's just quite interesting, and like I'm not necessarily there because like of the like spiritual side of it as such. I just think it would be quite cool to just see like the sunset over Stonehenge, because I'd love to go to Stonehenge anyway, just because it's very pretty. But you know, just seeing the sun set and rise, that would be pretty cool, you know. But I feel like that's a bit extra just to go to the summer solstice just for that. The next one is Brighton Festival. So basically Brighton throw basically a massive party for the whole entire of Brighton, I believe. I think it's like the first weekend in May or something like that, or like the bank holiday or something. And yeah, they basically just throw a massive festival just for the sake of it, and I love that. So it'd be really cool to go just to see what it's like, because I've been to like a few festivals in the sense of like Volkswagen festivals and like events and stuff like that, but not like an actual festival, so I just think it'll be pretty cool, you know. The next one has been on my bucket list for a long time, and that is West End Live. Now again, I love musicals, and West End Live is basically a performance given by lots of different actors from lots of different musicals on one stage basically, or a few stages, I'm not entirely sure, but I've always wanted to go to it as soon as I knew about it, and obviously never have, so I'd really love to go to that. The next one is Splendour. Now again, a very random one, but kind of not, because there's a story to it. Basically, when I was in college, I was doing TV and film production, and we went behind the scenes like the day before it opened, so I got to see like the whole entire site, all the stages, all the tech and all the stuff like that. And I just think it'd be really cool to just, you know, kind of go back and just be like, yeah, I understand because I saw it, you know. I mean, it's a few years ago now, but you know, it'd be pretty cool to just see like the difference of like just seeing it completely dead compared to actually full of people. And obviously it's at Wollaton Hall, and I used to visit Wollaton Hall with my grandparents and my grandparents. So yeah, it'd just be pretty cool, you know. Next one is the Fringe Festival in Edinburgh, because we were actually meant to go last year with Gatepost. Gatepost is the Amdram company that I'm with, and me and Dom were going to go and tag along with the group, and we were going to stay in a house and like all share together, and it was going to be well cute, but then COVID. So yeah, that never happened, and Dom's dad is actually from Scotland, so we have said about going with them as well. And last year when we were on about like going with them but not going with them, because we were going with Gatepost and then we'd meet up with like Dom's parents and stuff, and it was going to be really cute and really cool, but obviously it didn't happen, so that'll be that. So I still want to go. Now, the next one is a very random one because basically it's called the Cornish Pasty Championship. Now, when I was younger, we used to go to Cornwall, and one time that we went was when the championships were on, and basically there was this massive parade that went off, and there was a little festival thing at the end of it, and like everyone was celebrating, and it was really cool, and just like it was a proper community kind of esque kind of thing. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it was just really cool because everyone got involved, and like every bakery that did Cornish pasties was all like putting in their kind of, what's the word, putting in their Cornish pasties so that they could potentially win a prize for the best Cornish pasty. And I just thought that was pretty cool because I love Cornish pasties, so I ended up eating a lot of Cornish pasties on that weekend. And I just remember it so clearly, and there was like a postcard that we found that was specifically for the championships, and it was just so cool, and I'd love to be a part of that celebration again because it was just such a nice feeling. Again, another very random one, but I believe this is in Oxford. It's called Alice's Day, and it's purely to dress up from Alice in Wonderland, any character that you like, and literally just go around dressed as that character and go and like just chill with those people dressed in characters from Alice in Wonderland. Very random, I know. Now we have the BBC Proms. Again, something that I've kind of grown up with and watched and love because again it's just a massive musical thing. So yeah, I'd love to go to one of them. A lot of people go to like the end of the, or the last, I think it's last night of the proms is called. So that would be quite cool to just see something like that because I don't think I've actually ever been to like an orchestral thing. I don't think. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool just to see like film scores and stuff like that being played by an actual orchestra. So yeah, that's another one. If you didn't know, last year we went to Oktoberfest at Alton Towers, and I've seen so many vlogs of Oktoberfest but at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, so I would really like to go and see the difference between Alton Towers and Pleasure Beach because I think they are very different, because I think there's a lot more entertainment and stuff at Alton Towers, which I always love, obviously because I'm an entertainment person. So yeah, I'd just like to see the difference. And then that kind of ties in with the next one, is also Halloween at Blackpool, because again we did Scarefest at Towers, and again going into the next one, we did Scarefest at Towers, but we didn't actually like do any of the mazes, so I'd like to do the mazes and go back to Scarefest and actually like kind of celebrate it a bit more, if that makes sense, because we kind of just didn't, like, we dressed up, which was really cool, and I really loved that because I felt like I was properly getting involved, but that was literally it because we had to queue so much because we actually went on Halloween. So yeah. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what Pleasure Beach does and actually do some of the mazes at Towers just to see what goes off, because I've never been in a scare maze before. And with both of them, I would also like to go to the fireworks nights. Now, I think we were meant to go last year, and I think we booked, but we never went because of COVID, because we went back into lockdown. So that would be pretty cool to do. We were meant to do that at Pleasure Beach, I think. So it'd be cool to do at Towers as well, because obviously that's again very different. So it's another experience, another event that I'd like to go to. Now the next one is Winter Wonderland. I've heard so much about it. I've heard how expensive it is, so it's probably never going to happen. But I think it would be pretty cool to go to and just get that cred, you know? Because yeah, it just looks so cool, and there's lots to do, and there's lots of food, and like the atmosphere and stuff like that. And I think it would just be so cool. I'd be very very grateful if I ever went there. And then the last one that I have on my list is something that I've always, for as long as I can remember, have always wanted to do, and that is go to the actual fireworks on New Year's Eve. I know it sounds stupid because I literally just want to go and stand in a crowd and not be able to escape, but the actual event itself and like the bands that perform and like the presenters and you know the stuff that you see on the telly when it goes bang, you know, when all the fireworks crack off, you know, I just want to be a part of that. I think that would be a really cool experience, and it would just be so cool just to go to see the fireworks in real life, you know. I mean, I'm not the massivest fan of fireworks, but they're pretty, you know. So that is all that I have on my list. There's probably a lot more that I haven't mentioned because, you know, like just the simple things of all of the Alton Towers, all of the Pleasure Beach, all of those events I'd love to go to, just any of them. I'm a sucker for an event, so if I get invited to an event, I'd happily go, you know. So yeah, there's probably lots more. If you have any ideas of where I could go that's like cheap or free, you know, that'd be even better, then let me know, and if you are going to any events this year, then please again let me know, because I'd love to know where you're off to, and finally when we're able to, that is. So yeah, I'd love to know, so let me know. Okay, right. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe down below, and I shall see you very soon for another video or vlog. Bye!